Please like, hit that button, and please hit that button. Subscribe.
Wait, what?
That was cool. Keep that in there too. Wait, what? That was cool.
No. I'm not keeping wait, what?
Wait, what?
Guys, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
Different topic we're going to talk about?
Yeah, man. Some of you guys wanted
Sports.
wanted us to talk about sports or watch sports, so we decided, you know what? Let's start this off with our top 5 running backs of all time.
When you say sports, you think of me and Gus, athletically built.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Athletically built.
Okay.
Right, correct.
Okay.
Top 5 running backs of all time, and this is basically stats play a factor in it.
I don't play with stats, but I just
it's not all stats. It goes
it's,
by the eye test.
Yes, take away the O-line, take away the scheme.
I go with
away
the visual.
players, and
What I saw.
What do you got?
If we're picking this running back to be the first person on the team, who are you picking?
Yep.
Number 5, Eric Dickerson.
I wouldn't say he's underrated because a lot of people have him as one of the top. He killed it coming in from the get-go. 1,800 yards, 100 yards, which is the record, 2105, I believe.
Yeah.
He was fast, tall, ran with the high knees like a track guy.
Eric Dickerson, you know, the way he ran, he was able to run the way he did because he was so fast and strong. No coach teaches a kid at running back to run upright. But he was able to do that because he was just a different breed. He really was a different breed. And talk about game breaking. He was aggressive, yet like a horse, a stallion. He was one of the greats.
One of the most explosive running backs I've seen. He had deceptive speed. Like he had those long strides. Made it look like he wasn't running fast, but that man had top speed. He was strong on cutbacks. That man had a cutback and he was able to hit the hole and cut back and he was gone. It was just another breed of running back when he came to the league. And like you said, the college career, from there to the NFL, didn't miss a beat.
Number 4, LaDainian Tomlinson.
LaDainian had some of the best vision as a running back. He would one of the best inside runners too. He would hit that hole and go in beside the tackles. Touchdown machine. One year he had 32 touchdowns, was it? Also, probably the best pass catcher, arguably, of all time.
A great combination, which you don't see these days. You have strength, size, and speed. LaDainian you go in the air, he had that much? Because you got used to it. Constantly. You know, if you want to say an underrated Hall of Famer, if that makes sense, as far as every day, you know, getting the accolades of others did, like other running backs, that guy that weren't even close to LaDainian, he's, you know, that was his label. He never, ever disappointed. And, you know, what was his longevity? You guys, hold on, roughly.
10,
He
12
played
years.
like 13 years.
At running back. I hate giving numbers, man, but yeah, he's there.
Basically, I would say Roger Craig started this running back, wide receiver thing. Marshall Faulk took that to another level. Marshall Faulk, though, the reason why we don't have him on this list is because he played with like an all-starish type crazy circus, the greatest show on turf. LaDainian Tomlinson took that to another level. He has 100 catches in one season, 28 touchdowns as a running back in one season. He can do whatever you want him to do. Utility type back. Mm-hmm. He will never come out the game. He could block. He could catch. He could run in between tackles. He could burn you to the outside. Whatever you want him to do, he can do that. He took it to that next level, so we have him number 4.
That short yardage situation, that's very underrated. He had the knack to get in that end zone and just get them yards in that 1 yard, 2 yard range. One of the best to do it there too.
Number 3, Walter Payton.
They call him Sweetness, and I mean, that's because his feet were just so sweet, man. His running style was so sweet. Now, he wasn't a small dude either. I believe he was like 5'11", 210, 215-ish. He could run you over. There's some highlights of him running people smack over. He didn't shy away from contact. If you was in his way, he's going to try to put that helmet in your chest and run you over. But he also could run by you. His workouts were legendary. He was the all-time leading rusher until Emmitt Smith passed him. Walter was a beast, man.
Walter was like, he reminds you of his predecessor before that, Gale Sayers. Not as a great cutter as Gale Sayers, but smooth. He makes like, wow, anyone can play running back. Because I never seen Walter take a true solid hit because of either speed, strength, leaping ability. Maybe his off-season training program made him that way because he could jump over, you know, what are those guys, 6'5", 6'6", jump over them in the goal line, and this and that. He would just go on the outside, go to the middle, whatever you asked of him, man. Walter was, the sweetness is because he made it look effortless. He made it look so easy.
Total beast, man. The guy can run, he can catch, he can even throw the football. So nothing the man couldn't do. Like he said, he didn't avoid the contact. He wasn't the one to go out of bounds. He would go make sure he hits you before he goes out of bounds. He could have had 2,000 yards too, but I know he only played 14 games for quite a while. That changed, but I'm sure. I know one year he had 1875. He would have got that 2,000. If you ask me, he damn sure is part of the 2,000 yard club, not officially, but yeah, one of the most complete running backs to ever play football that what I've seen off of highlights.
Number 2, Jim Brown. People say, well, Jim was 6'2", 230, 240, and defensive linemen were 5'11", 6 feet, 210. But Jim was like just a bowling ball, just a bowling ball. 7 year, 8. He retired after 8 years or 7 years. Just you put Jim Brown's era today, I think he'd be the same type of player. He's like the Derrick Henry of today. He's not gonna scoot or go outside or go. He's gonna go through you. He's gonna go through you. It's that Dick Butkus, a Dick Butkus version of a running back.
For all the stat heads, man, once again, same thing with Walter Payton. He had 1,800 yards in 14 games. He averaged that year 6.4 yards a carry, which is nuts.
Yeah.
His average for his whole career, 5.2 yards a carry. As you say, I was too young to see him play, but you see the highlights. You see him, like, he was gone. If he broke a tackle, he was gone. If he was in his way, he was running through you. They couldn't tackle him, I guess, because he was so big back in the days, like 6'2", 230 or whatever the case is. That's crazy for a running back. But also, he caught the ball a decent amount of times, too, for being way back there, being back in the days. Like, there wasn't really a throwing type offense back in the days like that. But he was a beast, man. You cannot have this list without having Jim Brown on this list.
Yeah, Jim Brown, once again, I'm going off of film. He was a man amongst the boys, man. But that being said, he can play in today's game. He might be one of them, if not the most athletic running back that's ever played football. He's right up there. You never saw him get hit and go backwards. He was always hit going forwards. You're not tackling that guy straight on. Most powerful, strong running backs to ever play the football game. And like I said, I think that's one dude, because I think few football players from that era can come play today's game. That's just bigger, faster, stronger. He's definitely one that can come in and still kick ass.
Number 1, Mr. Barry Sanders. I've never seen anything like it in this man's short career. And the beauty of his highlights is that the offensive line, just where it wasn't good, wasn't great. So I'm sure he went in the huddle, and the play was 10-20, hut, he gets to the line, that play is destroyed within seconds. So what he did on his own is what you see. What he did on his own, the on one knee, just about to go down, flipping around, turning around, broke. It seems that every great highlight is a broken play. It's not something that was set up, boom, 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 go. Barry was just a joy. Forget the year of the rushing record, Emmett broke, I think that, but there's no one touching Barry Sanders in this last decade or two decades.
Not only the best running back of all time to me, but just my favorite to watch. Like he said, his O-line was trash. He played with trash his entire career. It was him. The quarterbacks were trash. There were nobody on that team when you played Barry Sanders. It was, I'm lining up 11 people to stop the Barry Sanders.
Right.
He will get the ball. You see the highlights. He's getting the ball in the backfield, and he has to dodge 3 people before he even gets the ball. And he still made that happen. The difference between him and what we say is Emmitt Smith, who is a great running back in his own, he had no team. You look at the crazy stats for your stats heads. Look at the stats. Not one year was bad. 9 or 10 years of just complete dominance, man. When he left, I believe he was the second person behind Walter as far as the rushing title, and then he quit early. Emmett kept playing for another 20 years and caught Walter Payton. Barry would have been the best one to ever do it. If you go to college, he had 2,600 yards in one season. In 11 games, 2,600 yards. 37 touchdowns in 1 year. Go check out his highlights. He broke Rod Woodson's ankle trying to tackle him. He's a Hall of Famer, probably one of the best DBs ever. Broke his ankles, man. Go check out these highlights, man.
And I'll tell you one more just on that, Barry. You give Barry Emmitt Smith O-line,
Oh my God.
he'll still be playing. He'll still be playing.
Maybe the most elusive, most magical running back that ever played a game of football. Every Sunday, that man did something special where you'd be like, damn, every Sunday he had something special. Defenders would avoid trying to be on that highlight reel, man. As you know, every week he made somebody a highlight reel. like you said, his stats. If you look at his stats, stupid numbers. I think he made the Pro Bowl. We're not first team, second team All-Pro every year, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely, you stopped too short. I think his team was just trash. For the most part, early around, like you said, the O-line wasn't too good. But my favorite running back, the most explosive, the vision, the spins, the cuts, best running back, in my opinion, to ever play football.
We have some other running backs that would have been in the top 10, the Bo Jacksons, Adrian Petersons, we have the O.J. Simpsons, we have, but they just didn't make our top 5. Earl Campbell just didn't make the top 5. Let us know what your top 5 is. Who do you have a problem with on this list? Who would you take out? Who would you put in? We'll see you next time, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Hey, this was fun. Thank you, guys.